Hey, you guys. I am so sorry that I've been neglecting you guys. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I love you guys with all my heart. I really, 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 really. I really do love you guys so much, and I just want to thank you all for your support, for sharing my videos, for liking, for interacting, and all that good stuff. You guys don't even know how much that means to me. It really means a lot, and I just want to say thank you, even though I know I've really been lagging, but oh my god, I'm going to tell you guys what's up. I know I've been lagging and everything, but I just want to thank you guys for continuing to be there, for just being amazing people that you guys are. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Okay, so let me tell you guys why I've been she's eating. But let me tell you guys why I've been lagging in my videos. So, yeah, we finished the whole Del Mar Fair thing. Me and Angel have had relationship problems, which I might or might not make another video on that. Yeah. If you guys followed me on Instagram, which I don't know if you guys have, but for the people that follow me on Instagram, I don't have a smartphone right now. It broke. And I'm stuck with a little $20 phone, so I haven't been on Instagram. I've been neglecting that too. I guess I just went MIA for a while. I'm sorry, you guys. I mean, I'll try to steal my mom's iPhone for iPhone. She doesn't even have an iPhone. I'll try to steal my mom's smartphone and post something up because I've really been just neglecting everything and everyone. Failure. I have so much to tell you guys, but we're just gonna focus on one thing right now that I thought was kind of important because Del Mar Fair is over and I needed a job. I still live with my mom and I really want to move out, declare my own independence yet again. So I was out looking for a job, and you guys, I've been hired. I have 2 jobs actually. 1, 2, because I'm awesome, right? And we'll see how that plays out. I already started working on one job, and the other one I still need to fill out paperwork and stuff like that. But I've been hired, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, and even though I have 2 jobs, I still want to continue going to school. Although I'm probably not gonna go full time. I'll at least do some schooling, maybe like take 1 or 2 classes. I don't know. It's so complicated down here. Like honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing with my life, and I might make another video about telling you guys what I don't know what I'm doing with my life. God, I just have so many videos I could just rant and rant to you guys forever. I mean, you guys might not even like the ranting, but I have so much to say, But for this video, we're gonna focus on interviews. So let's get this with the interviews. I think I did pretty okay. So I've never applied for a job, and I've never been called in for an interview until recently. The whole coming back from San Diego and when you drop to move out. That's the first times that I started doing my interviews, and I noticed a couple things that my first couple interviews I was horrible. It was terrible. Like honestly, it was so bad. Like if I were the people who interviewed me, like I wouldn't give myself the job. Like it was that bad. So let me give you guys some tips that I wish I would have seen because I ended up not getting the job or even hearing back from those people. So yeah, here's a couple tips that might help you guys. So let's focus on how to dress for a job interview. So dressing up for a job interview all depends on the type of job that you're going to get. So, what I was taught was that you're supposed to dress up and look nice and elegant, presentable, no matter what job you get, because you want to say, hey, I want to be here, you want to make your presence known, be like, I want this. But apparently at Del Mar, Angel went in a button-up shirt, dress shoes, nice slacks, and the girl who hired him said that he overdid it. So I don't know. It just depends on your job, but just to play it safe, I'd always dress up. Always. Attitude. Because attitude's what makes or breaks you. And at first, my attitude broke me, but now I feel a lot better. So, although this might sound silly, you always want to prep for an interview, especially if you've never interviewed before. You want to prep for this, because I didn't prep. And, okay, my first interview ever I had was with Hollister, and it was terrible. Like, I dressed up, I wore heels, like, I looked nice, and I mean, people were wearing, like, this other girl was wearing a skater skirt, and, like, guys were just wearing jeans and t-shirts, and I was like, oh, I'm in heels and, you know, a maxi dress. I'm like, oh, alright then. Okay, so basically, I'll tell you guys how I basically bombed my audition terribly, horribly. So, since I was the last person to answer the questions, you'd think that it'd give me more time to give, you know, a good little response, especially hearing after everything I had to say. So, here's my first no-no that I made. Tell us a little bit about yourself. So everyone's like, oh, I go to school, I love Hollister, this seems amazing, I'm this old, this is my job, I never had a job, things like that. So, hi, my name's Gabi. I've never had a real job. I did those. I've lived in El Cajon my whole life, so I know all this crap. Really. I'm not even joking, that was my answer. I was like, oh, this is terrible. Like, it already went bad. And then, like, okay, you guys, here's another tip that you guys are gonna think is pretty self-explanatory, but somehow I myself failed to do. The question was, so, Martha, what do you think of diversity? Is it important in the workplace? Someone's falling asleep. And my answer was, I think diversity is important, and I think Hollister sucks at diversity. You guys need a lot of help in that department. All I see is hot people in there, and that's not approachable. I need to see normal people. It sucks at that. So I practically told Hollister that they sucked, and yeah, nevertheless, they never called me back. So, tip, don't tell them their company sucks. Something else that I did mention, because I did group interviews, which I think are a little better than like individual interviews. I don't know, I just felt more comfortable. Hi. Good job. Don't be shy. Whatever you do, fight yourself, to slap yourself, do something, remind yourself. You cannot be shy. You're in this to win this, especially if you're in a group interview. Think of it as a Hunger Games. You're all there in the job interview's in the middle. You're all gonna go, rah, get the job interview. But I'm just saying, like, literally, to get that. You guys. Seriously. Hi. You guys, this is a job interview. You're in it to win it. Don't be shy. If they ask questions, always throw in your opinion. Even if someone said exactly what you were going to say and there's nothing else to add, say that. Be like, she took that completely. That's exactly what I was going to say. There's nothing to add on. She summarized it clearly. Good job. High five. You know, like, get into it. I'm always like, high five. I try to answer every single question. And you guys, fake it. Fake it. I'm not even kidding. Be preppy. Be friendly. Be outspoken. Be outgoing. They love that. Make yourself stand out. Not to the point where they're like, but make your guys' self stand out so they know what's going on. Exactly. A bunch of people like in our interviews who were very cool, quiet, and collected, and they didn't get hired. So don't be afraid to speak your mind. Just be like, hey, number one, and you know whatever they're looking for, you say it. Example, I was hired at Forever 21, and I worked there, and a lot of their interview questions were about fashion. They're like, what's your favorite fashion? How do you keep up? How do you keep up with fashion? What fashion? You know, they test your selling, be like, oh, sell this, sell that. Okay, so big hug. I love you. Hi. For anyone that knows me and knows what I'm about, they know that I do not have a fashionable bone in my body whatsoever. None at all. I don't breathe fashion. Honestly, when I was in high school, out of the 5-day week, 3 to 2 times a week I'd wear my pajamas to school. And not even like my cute pajamas. Like an oversized t-shirt and like some fuzzy Disney pants. Like, it was bad. Hi. Like, it was really bad. So, fashion questions. Well, obviously I faked it. I was like, oh, I love magazines. I love fashion. I love Kim Kardashian. I love skirts and jeans and pencils and yeah, all that good stuff. So I faked it to the hardest core because I don't do fashion. But apparently my faking and my outgoingness, my jumping up and being eager for anything got the attention because I got the job. So don't forget that. Don't be afraid to, it might be a little white lie, but as long as you get the attention of someone, it'll be good. So that's what I did, and now I work for Forever 21 at the mall, and I'm so excited. So yeah, that's what's been on my mind lately. Rest the experience you have. If you know something, don't be afraid to keep adding information. So one of the questions I was asked there, for example, she told me, how would you interact with a 6-month-old? Well, this is when, you start saying, 6 months old, there'd be a lot of talking, there'd be a lot of, cooing, conversation, things like that. You could start naming I started naming key points of my child development class that, I was, not even sure about, but I was trying so hard. I'm like, well, we'd get their social development going with the whole interaction and their small locomotive choo-choo train, and I just started trying to make myself seem like I knew what I was doing because a lot of information of what I was talking about, and apparently she really liked me, and I feel naked without my necklace. I really do. It feels weird. It doesn't look right without my necklace. It feels so naked. And I'm sorry. So yeah, that's after the whole interview. What I always like to do is I like to thank them. I'd be like, thank you for taking time out of your day to interview me. Thank you for having me here. Thank you for considering me. Things like this. And I think that just leaves you in their back of their head, like, oh, she was so polite. She came up to me. I got my first. Oh, and you guys, I know I didn't know this till recently, but if you have a really good feeling about your interview, more than likely, you got the job. Because out of all the interviews I've had, I've only had, an amazingly good feeling about 2 interviews, which, I got the job for. So apparently, go with your gut feeling. Try as hard as you can. You guys can do this. And, I had another point in my head. I just lost it. Oh, time. It takes time. After your interview, a week will go by, and then, nothing happened. Then another week went by, and nothing happened. So after my interview with Forever 21, they told me, oh, okay, so my interview was on a Thursday. They said, this Friday we're going to call everyone that was hired, and if you weren't hired, you won't get a call from us because we don't have time to be calling everyone. So yeah, that was it. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days to get the call. So like that Friday, I put my phone on lock. I had it on my side the whole time. I'm like, I am receiving this call. This call is for me. They're gonna call me. And they never called me, and I was so sad. I even put up a Facebook status. And I was just so sad about it. And another week, I was working at Del Mar at the time. Another week went by, and nothing, no call. I was over it. I'm like, well, I guess I kept applying for different places. I'm like, they didn't hire me. Maybe someone else will like me. And another week went by, and then randomly on a Wednesday at about 8 p.m., which I was working, so I didn't even answer it. But like once I got off work at midnight, I looked at my phone and there was a voicemail, and I was like, this is weird. So I listened to the voicemail, and it was actually the hiring manager for Forever 21. She's like, oh, I'm here to offer you the position. She called me like at 8. She's like, I know it's super late now, but you could call me tomorrow. I'll be in at this time. And I got the job 2 weeks later, and I'm just like, it takes so long. So you guys, if you have a good feeling, don't be scared. Sometimes they take way longer. And like my 24-hour fitness interview was 1 week, and she didn't call me till like 2 weeks later to offering me the position. So it takes a long time. Don't get nervous, you guys. You know, don't feel like a failure, because I felt like a failure, but I wasn't, because I got hired. So don't worry yourself too much unless you know it's been like a month or 2 months. Okay, you guys. So I think that's all I have for you now. I'll try to edit and put this up today because I've been feeling alive, and you guys deserve videos from me. And I'll come up with some mommy content. I don't know, I thought that this might be a little helpful because it's what's going on in my life. You can't have more juice. It's what's been going on in my life, and I feel like you guys might be going through the same thing too. So good luck to all you guys looking for jobs. I hope that this helps, if not reiterated, stated the importance of some of these points, and I hope you guys take those in mind and you go out and get the job. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. She doesn't want to say bye to you guys. She's trying to steal juices. How cute are these? Look how tiny they are. They're so tiny and cute. Yeah, so I love this song. Anywhere I would have thought of you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Okay, anyway. I know that was my random little tangent. Sorry, you guys, I'm weird, I know. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for supporting a crazy chick over here trying to live her life. So thanks. Don't forget to my nails are chipped. I know they're so ugly. Don't look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm here for you guys. I'm really gonna try hard to, you know, push through and edit some videos because I've been getting a little lazy. No, but okay. Thank you guys. See you later. Bye. Look, it's a heart. Bye, you guys.